Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today, let's talk about Summerween. Have you heard of Summerween? If you live in the United States, you've heard of Summerween. This must be something new. This is the first year I've heard of Summerween. Target has Halloween out with a summer twist to it, and so does Walmart. And then I got this in the mail from Bath and Body Works. Summerween, it's that time. It's Summerween. So Halloween's is one of my favorite holidays. I love crocheting for Halloween. I'm a tropical girl. I love summer. I dress very tropical with, I'm wearing this, I don't know what kind of print this is, but it's looks corally. It's a sundress, you know. I mean, this is how I am. But somewhere inside of me, deep in my soul, is a goth. Do I dress like a goth? No. Do I look like a goth? No. But do I love this gothic style? And oh hell yeah, I do. Which is crazy. You wouldn't think goth if you looked at me. I like bands like 9 Inch Nails. I know, but I also love Jimmy Buffett. I am a very eclectic gal, I do believe. For a 61-year-old woman who likes 9 Inch Nails and Jimmy Buffett, that's me. That is me and everything in between. So anyway, it's Summerween. That's what I'm getting to. And it's time to crochet some Halloween. Now, either to put out now for Summerween, or to have by Halloween. You can crochet these items. But I looked up some patterns. These are not all free patterns. I do have them all listed in my Pinterest on a board called Halloween Crochet. I'll have a link to the board down below. From there, you can get to all the places where you find these patterns. I will go through each one and tell you if it's a free pattern or if it's a paid pattern. I will not give pricing because pricing changes, especially on Etsy. There's deals, there's differences in countries, so I'm not giving any pricing. I'll just tell you about the pattern and then you can check it out and see if it's something you want to do for yourself. Okay, I have a mixture of fun. I have a mixture of a little bit gothic, I've got a little bit of everything, I think, here. So let's get started. And I do have some things to show you. One of these is a new item that I just recently created. So let's get started. I've got my phone. The first one is a little bit of what I would call a gothic pattern. Definitely a gothic pattern. It's called Nun Curse. Pictures are up here. Let me head over to the site. Let me see if this one is a paid. This is a free pattern. I think I am going to crochet this for my husband. I don't know what it is, but he has a few nun things. I don't know why. I think I'll crochet this for him. It's very spooky, and I think that's pretty cool, and it's free, so there you go. Next, let's get a little happy. Look at this happy little bat pocket pet. This is a free pattern. I can just see this would be a good pattern for market, I think, and you know, sell it as a pocket pet. I think it's a cute idea. You know, I would pick up a pocket pet. You know, I think that's really interesting. You could make it into a keychain. I could see you putting a cord on it to hang around your rear view mirror, especially at Halloween time, or if there is a goth in your family. I like the fact that you can just do whatever colors. I like it. It's in the purple and it's in the gray. Yeah, so the pocket pet bat. Really cute. Next, this one is a free pattern, and the pattern is listed. I went in and looked at it, and I'm actually thinking about making this pattern. The Skull Granny Square Bag. I love it. I love it. I'm thinking about making it just because. And I could carry it at Halloween. And probably get a lot of comments on it, but I love that you can do whatever colors you want. You can just do black and white if you want. You just do whatever colors you want. I like all the different colors in the squares. I like the ideas, just setting and making some squares and putting them together. And I think that's might be on my list to make here coming up soon. I haven't made myself any kind of bag. I've wanted to, but I think that's a good one. Next, Pumpkin Cat. Now, I'm going to count this as 5 different patterns because the link will take you to Pumpkin Cat, which will also take you to links for all the others. So all 5 of these patterns are free. So you can do Pumpkin Cat, or you can do the little skeleton cat, the mummy cat, the pirate cat, or the vampire cat. So that's 5 different patterns right there. Part of me wants to make the pumpkin cat or the little skull cat. I think if I was going to make any of them, I might make the skull cat, but I have no plans to do that at this time because I really have got, I don't need to make it. I don't have anything to, I don't know anywhere to put it. But I love that. And it's free. I love a good free pattern. Next, I think this one is free. Let me see. I'm not sure on this one. The Crochet Potion Bottle Pattern. Jump to pattern. Let's see. Yep, it's free pattern listed right here. It's like a pillow. You can put it on. This is nice if you're decorating for Halloween or Summerween. Those are definitely summer colors. Or someone you know who really loves Halloween, or this, I think this would be neat. You can crochet in whatever colors you want. I picked it because of those neon colors, or say Summerween. To me, that says summer. Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. I'm not decorating for Summerween. It might become a thing here in the US. I don't know. Summer's big. Not summer. Summer's big everywhere. Halloween is big in the United States. I don't know how other countries celebrate Halloween. I know I have a lot of viewers here, subscribers from other countries. And so I don't know how your countries celebrate, if it's become a big thing. It's big in the United States. Halloween's huge here. I mean, like, really big. So, and I guess that's why we have Summerween now. We got to keep that going, you know. Next, let's talk pillows. Here's another one. This Day of the Dead pillow. I don't know how big Day of the Dead is in other countries, but because Day of the Dead is from Mexico, and of course, you know, we are bordered with Mexico here in the US. So Day of the Dead is pretty, very, well, it's as widely known here as Halloween. It's pretty much lumped together because Day of the Dead is actually the day after Halloween. It's November 1st. And so we just kind of lump it in with Halloween. It's technically not Halloween, but I've lumped it in for these patterns. This is a pillow. This is a paid pattern. So the link will take you to pick up this pattern. This Day of the Dead. I like this. This is really neat. Like I said, I'm not really decorating. Maybe, I don't think I would even use it make it for Halloween because I'm afraid my dog would chew that. That's what I would be afraid of. He likes to chew, and so I don't want to tempt him with that. Him thinking that might be something he'd be allowed to chew. I don't know that he would, but he might. Next, this is in my cart on Etsy, this pattern. It says Perla doll pattern. This is one, it's in my cart. I'm going to get this. I have this pattern. This is a paid pattern. It's on Lovecrafts, and it is Audrey. Audrey is from the movie, it was a play first, I think, Little Shop of Horrors. And to me, this just screams Summerween. And I love the colors. I would love to make an Audrey. Audrey's not on my list to make right now, but I definitely have her saved here on my Pinterest board, and I would consider making that at some point. It doesn't look that difficult to make. It's not a beginner pattern, but it doesn't look that difficult. I love how they have her in a pot, and that's something that I would like to make one day. Like I said, though, it's right now not on my list. Next, Voodoo Bunny. Oh, this is so cute. It is a free pattern. I can see so many different things you can do with this bunny, changing the colors. I love this bunny, and I think this bunny would be great for markets if you have a market around Halloween. I think it's supposed to be like a voodoo doll. To me, it's almost like a zombie. Also, it could be zombie. It's definitely a Halloween, I think. So if you have an October market, I think this would be cute. I'm not sure how long it takes to make. I right now have no plans to make this bunny, but yeah, it looks really neat. Next, a purse. Now, to me, I have been trying to figure out if this is AI, and I honestly can't tell. Part of me thinks it is not. It looks like it has some imperfections, like above the nose. But I like this. I like this purse, and there's a part of me wants to make this purse. Let me just explain. If when you pull it up, don't do any of this download your copy. Don't go down until it says pattern here, and then it's underlined. That's where you click, and the pattern will be there. It is there. Don't fall for all that other. This one thing I don't like about a lot of people's blogs, and I know why they do it. It's advertisement. That's how they make their money, off of blogging. But it's so aggravating to me. It just really gets to me. But that pattern is there. Just make sure you go down to where it's written in small letters, pattern here, and click, and it's underlined. Click there, and there is a pattern. And we will just hope that it's a real pattern. I'm hoping. Next, I've told you guys before, I've never been one to crochet with the plushy yarns, the chenille yarns. But I have found a pattern. Actually, this pattern, it's a paid pattern on Etsy, and it's called Jack and Jill. So you actually get two patterns. Look, this makes me want to buy the yarn and make these guys. I love these. These are very detailed, and that's what I like in a pattern. So you can crochet with those plush yarns and get really detailed looking plushies. This is not in my cart yet because I don't own any of the yarn. I'm not yarn shopping right now, but when I can get to the point where I can go out and just buy some yarn, I'm going to get the yarn and make at least the jack. That is, oh, I love that. I love that. That makes me want to buy that yarn and crochet. Next, this is a pattern I purchased. This pattern is on Etsy. They did, when I put it in my cart, they gave me a great deal. And so this is by Roselina, Day of the Dead, and I crocheted her. Here's mine. This is the colors I made. Maybe I should. This is mine. I will tell you about this pattern. This lady is from Mexico, so English is not her first language. The doll was easy to make. The dress this is not a beginner. It's intermediate to advanced because of the dress part. She doesn't really explain some areas that, like on the pattern, she says crochet, she says embroider some roses. I don't know how to embroider roses. So for the roses I made for the headband, I made an extra and just attached it. She does a lot of gluing instead of sewing. That's not my favorite thing to do. But I did glue the roses to her head because that's what she says. But in the photo, there's sticks. And I looked at, before I buy patterns, I look in Etsy at other people's makes and read comments, read reviews. And all the people had the sticks. And I'm like, that's not even mentioned in the pattern. So I don't know about that. There's just some things that were just, in the pattern you're supposed to crochet a shawl but then glue it to her arms, and I'm like, I don't want to do that either. So she doesn't have the shawl. I kind of did my own kind of face, and the hair was the worst. It was easy to crochet. I have no problems crocheting the hair. Her instructions, it came with 4 links to YouTube videos. The first link worked, and the video was all in Spanish, and that was the making of the beginnings of the doll. The other 3 videos did not work. Videos no longer available, so I got no help. There are a few photos of the hair, but not enough to explain what's going on. There's never a photo of the back, so I just had to fit it. I fit it like she said, but I couldn't get it, because there at the very end when you come to these curls, just do whatever you feel. Well, if that, you're supposed to make a ponytail, but it doesn't really tell you where to attach it. So I'm like, forget that. I'm not doing that. She's going to be decoration for me. If I crochet this again, there's some changes I personally would make. The doll itself was wonderful to make. I had no problems with that. The skirt is fiddly, but I had no problems with that. The little collar up here, no problems. I had no problems making roses. The hair really threw me, and it's not very well explained, but that's okay. So just telling you, if you want to buy this pattern, then it might be, the instructions might be more useful in Spanish. If you speak Spanish, I don't really know. I do speak a little Spanish, but not enough to be able to crochet a pattern from Spanish instructions. So anyway, I like her. I like how she turned out. She's my little Day of the Dead girl. She's going to go with my other things I've crocheted for Halloween and just be used as decoration. I'll have her out for Summerween, because that's what we're celebrating now, Summerween. But anyway, I just wanted to show her to you guys. And if you're interested in that, there, like I said, you can hit the link in my Pinterest board, which will take you straight to the Etsy. Take you to Etsy, where you can purchase the pattern yourself. Next, this pattern, also a paid pattern, but I'm thinking about it, but maybe more towards actual Halloween. All 3 of, oh, they're over here, I think, wherever they are, wherever I have them. All 3 of the patterns are, this link will get you to that. I mainly was looking at the retro kitty pattern, the black cap. That one I think I want to make. I didn't put it in my cart yet. I'm not really ready to purchase it, but I do like that retro black kitty. Again, this is a paid pattern. Oh, this is not on Etsy. This is on Ravelry. I haven't done anything with it yet. This was a Ravelry pattern. So there you go. And then last, I did pick up this pattern. I just recently purchased it because I got it on a sale. I only purchased this lady's patterns. Fiber Figments is her name, and her patterns are expensive as far as patterns go. Not the most expensive I've paid, but her patterns can be a little pricey. And these are not beginner patterns. These are very much advanced patterns, and I appreciate her for that. This one is, what is she called? Priscilla Pumpkins is her name, and she's headless. She's taking her pumpkin head off or putting it on, whatever you want to do. She does have upside down crosses on her skirt. That I'm not going to go that far. But look at her. Love it. Now, this is the same lady, pattern maker, that I got my crow. You guys who helped me with my crow widow, this is the same maker. So when I make Priscilla, she's gonna be this big. So it's the same designer. I have yet to make the widow. I've got the widow over here. I'll go ahead and put the widow's picture up. This link will take you to her website. You purchase from her website. I don't think she has an Etsy, I'm not really sure, but you just purchase straight from her website. And here's the widow. And the widow, I haven't bitten the bullet to make her yet. Making the actual doll is the easy part. It's the clothing that really gets to me. But yeah, I have the pattern. And I now have Priscilla, the pumpkin lady. I got her pattern. So yeah, and they will join this guy and then this girl. But this is my favorite things to crochet, is very detailed advanced patterns. Is my favorite to do. And so probably that's why I've not been doing a lot of little things. I've been really focusing on the bigger things. So there we are. I'm not sure how many patterns that is. I'll put it in the title because I'll count all the different things I showed you. And there's so many more. I'm constantly adding to my Pinterest boards. So if these don't interest you while you're in my Halloween crochet, scroll on down because there's a lot of stuff in there. There's things I've shown you before in videos, and I just keep adding. So I hope y'all enjoyed this Summerween time crochet pattern haul. I'd love to look up patterns. I love to find free patterns, but I also love searching for those unique patterns, and I will share with you when I search for these patterns because that's the kind of videos I like to watch. And if you guys know of some patterns you think that I would absolutely love, please let me know. My email's below. You can contact me. My Instagram is down below. You can direct message me at Instagram. I think my Instagram is just Patricia Peak. So yeah, just please let me know and share if you know of any. Doesn't matter if they're free, doesn't matter if they're paid. I'd love to see, because I am always I'm always on the lookout for advanced patterns. So that's my thing. I love to find advanced patterns that really challenge me. That's my goal. So guys, again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up. If you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.